Today we pause the season previews to go look at some news going on. There's some big news. Hockey's back. The NHLPA confirmed everything that's going on with the NHL. We're supposed to return January 13th. I'm sure you all know that already. But we do have a lot of small things here. We have some stuff regarding the Edmonton Oilers, a lot of stuff regarding them, a lot of stuff regarding the Arizona Coyotes, some stuff regarding the Tampa Bay Lightning, and some stuff regarding the St. Louis Blues, which is some history stuff. Let's get into that news time now. First off, if you're new to the channel, hey, welcome. I'm glad you're here. We're really trying to grind on this content. And also, please go subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're really trying to make as much content here as possible, cover every single piece of hockey news that there is, and, someday maybe try to get to 1K, 2K, 3K, and maybe make some money. That's kind of a childhood kid's dream, but you know what I mean. So maybe someday I can get to that. One subscriber could really help me with that as well. We're almost 70 away from 700 already, which is kind of amazing to see. So, and as well as that, please go check out the links in the description below, which includes my Twitter, my Instagram, my Discord, and my TikTok. Yes, I do TikTok. And I got all those other interesting stuff going on in there as well. So yeah, if you'll go check those out, that would mean a lot to me. So anyways, let's get into some stuff regarding the Edmonton Oilers. So we have two pieces of news here regarding the Edmonton Oilers, and one of them kind of regards the Calgary Flames, but I'm going to put it in an Oilers category since we have other things to talk about with them. The Flames will play the Oilers 10 times. 10 total times is the competition between the Calgary Flames and the Edmonton Oilers this season. Think about that. The Calgary Flames and the Edmonton Oilers, the Battle of Alberta, will happen 10 times. Get ready for a ride. It may get boring after a while, but I think it's going to get pretty interesting in the first few games, and it may even heat up. I don't know, because this is going to get really, really interesting and really fun to watch. There's going to be probably a lot of fights, I hope. I hope it's just not actual hockey being played. They may lay down laws for that, so we could see some people like Matthew Tkachuk, that's just an example, getting suspended, so that's definitely a possibility as well. And also, Ken Holland confirmed it, the Edmonton Oilers will lose Oscar Klefbom, who you could argue is their top defenseman on at least one of their pairings, for the entire 2020-2021 season. I mean, that is huge. You lose him, your defense is Ethan Bear and not too many other big-name guys after that. That defense isn't exactly the most stacked in the world. In Edmonton, it was really Klefbom and Ethan Bear. In all honesty, really the big guys. I mean, there's a lot of small guys in there who are not that bad, but no one can really replace Klefbom besides Klefbom. So, it's a huge problem when you lose him. I'm pretty sure Roussel may move up there. You're going to see some guys get some minutes that they never really usually get. Maybe Edmonton comes in and tries to pull a rental from free agency, which actually is definitely possible because, Sami Vatanen, who is a defenseman who's played top pairing minutes before, is out there right now, so that's definitely a possibility to go out and get him. There's also a few other defenders out there you could also go get in free agency, and there's always the option of trading. So there's that. And the Oilers losing Klefbom is a big problem, and it's not going to be easy without him. Now we got news on the Arizona Coyotes as they're closing in on the Drake Caggiula deal, which will be worth 1 year. And as a Coyotes fan, it's really just a death option, in all honesty. I don't think it's really going to be mean much to the team. I mean, and the one thing that I saw with this, when I first saw this, I was like, well, bring your cap up first. Like, you don't want to sign it. You don't want to sign someone when you're about $3 million above the cap. So that's the thing that really makes me mad with Arizona. But I would expect them to try and change up their cap some point. So, the Coyotes caused me a lot of pain and disappointment. And if they sign Caggiula, cool, probably a fourth line guy. Maybe even just a fill-in. He'll probably play maybe third-line minutes, fourth line. And in all honesty, he's not really that big of an addition for the Coyotes. It really just adds to Pitlick, Hayden, and Larson, who really won't play that big of roles in Arizona. So, there's that. It's really just a replacement for the guys that left this offseason. So now we got some news regarding the Tampa Bay Lightning. So they're going to solve their cap issues by LTR, which is probably the best way to do it in all honesty. Because that team is so incredibly stacked that you really don't want to give much up on that team. So LTIR is really the way to go in all honesty. But the big problem is, I would argue, you could argue that he's their second best forward. You can argue that he's their third best forward. Because Tampa has some incredible talent there. Nikita Kucherov is rumored to be fighting through an injury. I haven't heard much details. The agent, Kucherov's agent, hasn't really gave us much contact on anything that's happened. But I will definitely give an update on anything that happens with him. But if Kucherov's injured, that's either, well, depending on how you profile it, you could say that Braden Point's better. You could even say that Stamkos is better, honestly. But I would say that he's their best forward. You could argue Braden Point, and I wouldn't disagree with you. But with Nikita Kucherov out of that lineup, that's a problem. That means I'm pretty sure Sergachev may move up to that spot. Honestly, it's just not looking good. If they lose Kucherov, that huge line for Tampa takes a huge puncture. And it depends on how long the injury is, too. If the injury's let's say, I don't know, maybe a few months, I guess that's okay. Maybe he'll be back for playoff time. But what if it's the whole season? That's the question. So, I think without this team, Tampa would definitely manage without Kucherov. They have a lot of enough depth and a lot of talent to put a team out there that can still be good without Kucherov. But without Kucherov, you're going to see a significant difference. He's really known as the guy. He's a really good. He had 120 points 2 seasons back, and he did pretty good this season as well. So, without Kucherov in that lineup, it's pretty worrying. And finally, we have some stuff regarding the St. Louis Blues history-wise. It's not really anything like LTIR or anything like that. Ryan O'Reilly will become the St. Louis Blues' 23rd captain in franchise history. Now, 23rd. Wow. It's weird. It's weird to think that the Blues have been around for 50 years, and they've had nearly 25 different captains captain their team at one point. That's amazing. I want to make a video series probably next offseason about every single captain in the NHL. Profile, make a video on each team, and then maybe go more in depth with players and stuff, individual videos. That would be a fun series to make. I just got to beat everyone on making it. So, it's going to be impossible to do, but you know what I mean? Because some people have come up with amazing ideas, and I just came up with one that someone's probably going to steal. So, not steal. They'll probably come up with it. But you know what I mean. So, O'Reilly becoming the Blues' 23rd captain. Pretty good. That's good. Ryan O'Reilly's a good leadership guy. He's great offensively. He's also great defensively, too. He's a great two-way forward. That's one thing that I noticed with him. He's winning the Willie M. Jennings Trophy quite a bit, and he's also pretty sportsmanlike, too. So, putting Ryan O'Reilly in that Blues 23rd captain, in that captaincy, I think is a good move for the Blues, in fact. I've been hearing a lot of things where everyone wants Chris Kreider or Mika Zibanejad of the New York Rangers to become their captain. I won't really do much of a comment on that unless if some rumors start piling up. But I think that Ryan O'Reilly is a great addition to become the 23rd captain of the Blues. It's going to really help out the team in chemistry-wise, and it's already helping them out offensively. So let me know your thoughts, comments below. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please go make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 700 subscribers by June of 2021. Thank you all for the constant support. It's been unreal over the past few days. I mean, we've been really gaining a lot of subscribers. I mean, Christmas is almost here. I got 2 more days of school left. Yeah, I had school this week. Shut up. And yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun next few years because we're almost at the 1-year anniversary of this channel. That's unbelievable. Thinking on January 2nd of 2020. We started off this channel, and then January 2nd of 2021, nearly 600 subs later, it's amazing how far we've come. So, for the people who have been sticking around for the longest time, I salute you for sticking with my annoying self. And, yeah, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for the constant support. I say that in every video, but I do mean it. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be the Minnesota Wild 2021 preview, which will come out today as well.